Singapore, a vibrant city of about 5.5 million people, is known for being one of the most developed and technologically advanced countries, not only in Asia, but in the world, with almost everyone owning a phone or some other electronic device like a laptop or TV.
But did you know that despite its extremely small size, Singapore produces around 60,000 tons of e-waste every single year? Now, imagine 220 of the world's largest commercial plane carrying nothing but Singapore's e-waste. Yes, my friend, that is the amount of e-waste Singapore generates every single year. Did you know that Singapore is the second largest producer of e-waste in the region, second only to Hong Kong? Come, let me give you an insight into this issue. Before we talk about the problem of e-waste in depth, I feel that it is imperative that we all know what e-waste is by definition. E-waste refers to electric or electronic equipment such as phones, batteries, computers, and even our home appliances that are discarded. A highly successful economy suggests that most Singaporeans are able to afford new electronics frequently. This leads to consumerism, where Singaporeans abandon their old electronics to purchase newer ones to keep up with the latest trends. But what happens to the old, obsolete ones? To find out the answer to this question, we decided to interview members of the public. Here are their responses.
What will you do with your old electrical appliances?
My old electrical appliances?
Yeah, like old phones that you don't want, stuff like that. So would you throw it away in like the regular rubbish bin, or would you do something else?
Regular rubbish bin, or I'll do something else. Just don't throw away, harmful for your environment.
Okay, thank you. What will you do with like old unwanted electronics?
What I do? I just throw in the dustbin.
We then asked our interviewees whether they were aware about the e-waste problem in Singapore. Here are their responses.
So e-waste means electronic waste, right? Yeah. About how to recycle it, or
Electronic waste? That's what you said before. Well, I don't think.
So you don't really know much, right?
I think I'm not even. Maybe I know, but it's just that my memory.
According to a survey conducted by the National Environmental Agency, or NEA for short, around 60% of the respondents claimed that they did not know that such an issue existed in the first place, and as a result, did not know how to properly recycle their e-waste. Well, this shows how we Singaporeans are unaware about this issue, which is precisely what is causing this whole issue in the first place. Now, you may be wondering, what is this crazy presenter yapping about? Surely this issue of e-waste isn't more serious than, say, unreliable transport or even the surging ERP prices? Well, my friends, you're about to find out why. You see, when we discard e-waste like any other trash, we essentially release harmful substances into the environment, such as heavy metals like lead. Some of these pollutants are released into the ecosystem in which plants and animals reside. Well, you see, these poor plants and animals have to suffer due to our irresponsible actions. Eventually, these substances find their way back to ourselves when we consume these very plants and animals and also inhale the toxic and polluted air. This is the equivalent of ingesting a mild poison. Valuable resources in electronics are also wasted. Metals such as aluminium, copper, and gold, yes, you heard me right, gold, can also be obtained to manufacture new products. Just imagine if we had taken the initiative to recycle all these e-waste of ours. We could have been saving tons of money. Now what can you, as a Singaporean, do to mitigate this problem of e-waste? Firstly, just buy what you need. If you don't need an appliance, then just don't buy it. That way, you save money, time, and the environment.
Don't just throw away your old appliances into the garbage bin. Try to sell that item of yours to someone who might actually need it, so that you can earn some money along the way, and you can also save the person the trouble of having to buy another appliance.
Secondly, if you have an old appliance or device that you just want to get rid of, consider dropping it off at an e-waste bin. Such bins are found in electronic stores such as Courts and Harvey Norman. The material in your e-waste will be used to make new products. Let's do our part to recycle our e-waste. Thank you.